discover why this famous painting is so valuable. In the next few minutes, you will learn why this seemingly simple painting made a huge impact on art history and why it still matters today. Let's dive into composition with Red, Blue and Yellow by Piet Mondrian. Who was Piet Mondrian? Piet Mondrian was a Dutch artist and one of the most influential painters of the 20th century. He was a pioneer of abstract art. Instead of painting the visible world, he focused on pure form, color, and harmony. He created a style called Neoplasticism, using only three primary colors: red, blue, and yellow, along with white, black, and gray. His paintings feature only straight lines, rectangles, and squares. There is no symmetry, but always balance. Mondrian's most iconic works. Some of his most famous works include Composition with Red, Blue, and Yellow, 1930, the painting we are exploring today, and Broadway Boogie Woogie, 1942-43, inspired by New York jazz and city life. Composition with Red, Blue, and Yellow. This painting is one of the best examples of Mondrian's neoplasticism, an art movement he founded in the 1920s. Neoplasticism focused on reducing art to its purest essentials: straight lines, basic geometric forms, and the use of only primary colors, red, blue, yellow, and neutrals, white, black, and gray. It was Mondrian's way of seeking universal harmony through simplicity and order. In composition with red, blue, and yellow, he applies these ideas with black vertical and horizontal lines that create blocks of red, blue, yellow, and white. The painting represents balance, structure, and harmony in its most essential abstract form. What you see. At first glance, the painting looks very simple. A large red rectangle, a small blue square, an even smaller yellow square. The lines form a sort of grid, and the white background helps create contrast and space. One line is thicker than others, on purpose, to guide your eye across the canvas. The hidden craft. Though it looks minimal, this painting required serious skill. Painting such crisp, clean lines with oil paint was difficult. Oil dries slowly and is hard to control. Mondrian likely used rulers or tape, but his brushstrokes are still visible. This contrast between geometric precision and the human touch gives the painting life and warmth. Why did Mondrian paint like this? Mondrian didn't want to copy reality. He believed that art should reveal the hidden order of the universe, a deeper, spiritual balance. He reduced everything to the most basic elements: primary colors, vertical and horizontal lines. For him, this was a way to bring peace and clarity in a chaotic world. Balance and tension. Look again at how the colors are arranged. Red dominates. Blue and yellow take up much less space. The imbalance keeps your eye moving. The lines don't meet perfectly. Some shapes are cropped or stretched. Yet somehow it still feels balanced. That's the genius of Mondrian. Spiritual meaning. Mondrian was influenced by Theosophy, a belief that everything in the universe is connected by hidden spiritual laws. By using basic shapes and colors, he tried to show this invisible harmony. So this painting isn't just abstract, it's deeply philosophical. Influence and legacy. Mondrian's influence reached far beyond painting. In the 1960s, Yves Saint Laurent designed a dress inspired by this exact painting. His style shaped modern design, fashion, architecture, even users' interface. You have likely seen his influence without realizing it. Hidden details. If you look closely, you will see texture and brushwork. The colors aren't flat. The whites have warm and cool tones. The edges aren't perfectly smooth. This adds subtle beauty and human presence to a painting that looks machine-made at first glance. Where is the painting today? This work was acquired directly from Mondrian in 1931 by the Swiss architect Alfred Roth. Since 1987, it's been on display at the Kunsthaus Zürich Museum in Switzerland. It was never sold at auction and is considered priceless. What it is worth. While this specific piece has never been sold, similar works by Mondrian have fetched record-breaking prices. In 2025, composition with large red plane, bluish gray, yellow, black and blue, 1922, sold for $47.6 million at Christie's. In 2022, composition number 2, 1930, was sold at Sotheby's for $51 million. This shows how highly collectors and museums value Mondrian's abstract vision. So, what strikes you most about this painting? Do you find beauty in its bold simplicity? Or does it challenge your idea of what art can be? Share your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear which part speaks to you most. And thanks for watching. See you in the next deep dive.